Millions of people every year visit the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. In 2021 alone, a record was set with over 14 million visitors visiting the park. Out of all of those visitors over all those years, only 750 people, as of the time of this recording, are part of this exclusive club. It's the 900 Mile Club. These folks, just 750 of them, have hiked every single trail maintained by the national park. This is one of their stories.
I'm Deanna Moore, and we finished hiking all of the trails in the Great Smoky Mountains on July 2nd of this year.
Yeah, and I'm Tina McNabb, and we finished July 2nd, all the trails.
That is amazing. So let me ask you, first of all, how long did it take you to log these? So it's 900 miles is my understanding. It's the 900 Mile Club, they call it. How long did it take you?
Well, we started hiking about 4 years ago, but probably really got serious with the 900 a couple years ago.
Okay.
So yeah, that was like every weekend doing 25 plus miles. It was insane.
It was insane. I don't
Thanks to Deanna. She's our leader.
Yeah. Yeah, when we kind of figured out that we were kind of getting close, because when we first started hiking, we were just going out for fun, because Tina and I have both been runners in our previous lives. And so, just injuries and whatnot, we decided, hey, this is in our backyard. Let's just go hike. And there was another friend of ours in our group, Dawn, who kind of started with us. But Tina and I figured out 2 years ago, beginning of 2021, that we could actually really bust this out and get it done. And we did. Literally, there were weeks where we hiked 80 miles.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive. So what would you say inspired you to do this?
It's an addicting personality. It's like I focus on something and let's do it.
I agree with Tina. I go back to the fact that she and I have done we've done marathons. We've done Dopey, which is like a 5K, 10K, half marathon, a whole marathon at Disney. It is an addiction. And I think, though the races were more for medals, but we didn't get a medal with this. We got a sticker. So it was, I think it more is like okay, here's a challenge and we're going to do it. We're just going to do it.
We're always up for a challenge. Always.
Yeah. In a way, it's better than a medal, right? It's kind of, medal is something a lot of people have gotten. Only 750 so far have done this accomplishment. So it's even more special. So do you need to be a little crazy to do this?
I would say so, yes. Yeah, because we've been to parts of this park that nobody, there's just people that would probably not go to some of the places that Tina and I have been.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's incredible. So I know this is going to be hard. So you got 900 miles of trails. What would you say is your favorite trail in the Great Smoky Mountains?
We like Sugarland. That was really nice. Boulevard Trail. There's several that we really love and can't wait to go back and do the fun ones.
Yeah.
Because these other ones we'll probably never do again. I don't know.
Don't say never, Tina.
I know.
Yeah, and I have to agree with Tina. I think my like top three favorite are Sugarland, Boulevard, and Sweat Heifer was one of my favorites.
Awesome. And what kind of gear do you all use? I mean, is it hiking boots, hiking poles? Like what is it that you use to conquer all this?
Well, you got to have good shoes. I've had two pairs, and the last pair I had was Ultras, and those did pretty well. They were light, and they did the job. I have to wear boots. I can't wear shoes. I turn my ankle too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm more of a shoe person. I've gone through, gosh, three different pairs, and the last pair I went through are my Hoka. They're like a trail running shoes, but yes, poles are definitely a must. A backpack. All of the hikes that we did were day hikes, so we never backpacked or camped. So, we tried to have, we always took food. We always tried to take like a first aid kit with Band-Aids, things like that. Something to scare bears away. A bear horn, essential, very essential. Let's see what else. Yeah, Band-Aids, blister food, water, those types of things.
In addition to gear, what advice would you give to anybody that's considering taking on this accomplishment?
Do it. Go slow. The more you do, the better you'll get. Your endurance will be better. We did it all the time. It really consumed us. I really put my family on the back burner to get this done. We were a month late from our goal in finishing, so that was a bummer, finishing in the heat.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So I did a lot of the planning. So the tools that I used, there's two books that I used. One's called the Brown Book, and that's got all of the trails in the Smokies and all the descriptions, and it shows the elevation. We also use Liz Eitner's Spiral Bound book, and she kind of maps things out and shows the best route. I use that to kind of plan a lot of the hikes, and then also the Facebook group, Hiking in the Smokies. Mm-hmm. I did use that a lot and connected with a lot of people to ask, hey, have you been on this trail? What are the water crossings like? Because we kind of saved some of the hard stuff to the end, and I wish we'd had kind of done it before the end.
Yeah. And
but again, it was a lesson. It was a great experience. I'm ready to do it again. I don't know if Tina is, but I am.
Yeah. I think that's one of the things that shocked me the most is that on the Facebook group, when you're reading through the different accomplishments, this is, some of these people's second, third time through, which I can't fathom doing it once. And then some of these folks are conquering it multiple times. So you mentioned your friends and family. What did they think of all this? Especially when you told them, what was that initial response?
Oh, my husband was very supportive. I mean, he would drive us to some of the destinations we had to go to just because it was so far away, to drop us off and drop off a car. And so he did help out a lot. And Deanna's husband too, and her kids. So yeah, I mean, it was because we would be gone all day long. Sometimes we would leave at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and get back home late at night.
Wow.
Yeah.
But Deanna planned it all, so crazy miles. But it works. So.
I'll echo what Tina said. Our husbands were extremely supportive. They would get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and take us to Klingman's Dome, or sit in the dark at 9 o'clock and wait for us to come down a trail and bring us Mexican food, and my son would come and get us, and my kids hiked up to LeConte with me, and they thought they pretty much thought I was crazy, and they still do. But again, it is a I won't tell our age, but for women, and that is just the whole thing about it, is just knowing that Tina and I did it. Anybody can do it. It's not there's just a lot of planning. It's not something that you're just not incapable of doing. You just have to get out and start hiking. We have a beautiful, beautiful area within an hour of us, and it's something that I love it and have grown. I love the Smokies.
Thank you both for joining me so much. I appreciate it, and kudos to both of you and reading through all the different stories and folks that have done this. And it's you're part of an elite club, and it's an exciting thing that you've accomplished there.
Well, thank you for reaching out to us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
What an amazing accomplishment. I'm so proud of both of you for what you've done. In addition to that, everybody on that list of 750, to have that level of motivation to be able to accomplish something that big, that only 750 out of millions who have visited the Smokies can speak to. What a great accomplishment. I did want to say, Tina did reach out to me after the interview was over, and there was a piece of her motivation she wanted to include, and I'm going to read that real quick. She said, "Hi, Bob. I wish I'd really said more about my motivation in hiking. That is, I'm a kidney donor. I donated to my sister, Shauna, on 3/14 of 04. She sadly passed away on January 29th, 2000 at the age of 49. And she really wanted to spread awareness about organ donation. So in addition to this feat, a truly selfless individual. So thank you both for joining me for this interview and for inspiring others to achieve greatness. That'll do it for this video from the Great Smoky Mountains. We hope you have a great day. God bless.